name is Dev Yadav. I'm one of the partners at Greenr Cafe. I handle strategy, operations, and growth. Greenr was started back in 2015 with the prime purpose of building a healthier India and building healthier communities by making real food accessible and affordable to people. Currently, we operate in 7 stores across 4 cities: Delhi, Gurgaon, Bombay, and Goa. And right now, we're in our nationwide expansion phase. Gujarat is under pipelines, and we're also looking at other cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Jaipur, Chandigarh in the coming years. We started way too early in 2015. We were trying to create a category around clean eating and health foods. So starting ahead of our times also gave us like a lot of learnings eventually, because people did not understand what plant-based food is, what a whole foods plant-based lifestyle is all about. So creating that category also came in with a lot of challenges. So taking our time to build a brand over years without using any sort of push marketing, the growth has been super organic, and our learnings have been really foundational for us to carry on the growth. So in 2018, when we actually moved into one of the mainstream markets, that was our first store in Gurgaon, 32nd Avenue. By then, I think we only had one store, but with Greenr, we always wanted the backend to be fully integrated with tech, because we could not understand, without technology, we could not really get insights about consumer segmentation, about the data, what time people are coming in, what kind of foods they're liking, the feedback from people. And without real feedback, you cannot be solving problems and continue with your growth. So basically, like Greenr stands for community, and by community, I mean internal and external community. So the kind of people that we work with are also the people that need to align with our mission. Greenr, one of the core values that we stand for is Ubuntu. It means I am because we are. So we always wanted to give back to the community for all the love and validation, acceptance that they've shown us over the years. Because of them, we've reached to this space, and because of the love and validation that we continue to receive, we want to be able to give back to the community and show our way of appreciation. With food business, I think retention is one of the most important things, and retention does not happen without taking regular consumer feedback. So once you have consumer feedback, you can actually focus on solutions to the problems that the consumers may be facing, can stay up to trends, and also understand what consumer really needs and actually start coming out with those things. With Reelo coming in, we have segmentation. Because of different locations, we understand our consumer dynamics of different locations are different. The kind of consumer that's coming in Delhi may not be the same consumer that's coming into Bombay. So it really helps us to plan our menus, the kind of events we curate, really better. Before this, we were also onboarded with another loyalty program, but the kind of team dynamics that my team and their team had was not really something that we appreciated. So the way that integration between our teams have happened has really made the entire process really seamless for us. I think Reelo has been a fairly seamless process for us. The kind of dashboards it has, the kind of insights it gives, the kind of onboarding it requires for consumers to get onboarded onto the loyalty program is very seamless. It's like a 3-step thing. You come in, you give your details, and you're onboarded. So it's a fairly simple process for our team to also learn. And the Reelo team has also been really helpful with all the trainings that my team required in the beginning. For us, loyalty has always been all about giving rewards, giving back to the consumers who've been coming to us for a long time. So whenever our staff actually takes in a bill, they explain the people that, this is a way. We're not going to be intruding into your personal space by taking your numbers or sending you random messages or, random things. But this is just a way to give back, show love from our end, maybe in form of a free coffee, maybe in the form of a free food or something. So what we really try is not to send people random messages at random times. We're really mindful about the kind of messaging that we're doing with Reelo. So basically, I think our retention rate has been high since the beginning. We see a lot of repeat consumers coming in, and now with tech involved into our system, we can also back that with data that people like to come in 4 to 5 times a week. So I think the entire concept of community and, people coming in to even for events, for community-driven workshops, for the kind of spaces that we create, it's a place for people to unwind, disconnect, and, come in and work out of this space, order their personal coffee, the staff would know them. So I think that entire love and appreciation from the loving staff that we have has really helped us have a higher retention rate, which obviously leads to more redemption. I think basically loyalty is one of the best ways for you to show appreciation to the consumers who are coming back. And whenever you're trying to build a cafe chain, I think one of the primary things that really matter is a higher retention rate. If you do not have a higher retention rate, it means that something is going wrong. So with a higher retention rate, it goes on to show that your business is on the right track, your food is being served great, And with loyalty, obviously you can understand certain things that people would prefer, the kind of timings they would prefer, the kind of food items they prefer, the kind of food items that you can eliminate from the menu. So all those kind of insights really help you out to plan your business better. The way Greenr has really functioned has been through organic word of mouth marketing. But now since times have changed, we understand that there has to be the right balance of push and pull marketing. So basically Reelo has really helped us make the inactive consumers active by sending out reminders about the kind of points they have. Reelo also helps us send out campaigns to people about the breakfast menu launches, about seasonal menu changes, about new locations that we have, and certain kind of events that may be particular to a particular place. So Reelo really has come in as a blessing for us to send out reminders as and when required without being intrusive. So basically, I believe if your product is strong, people are going to come. Discounting, I believe in today's time, is a trap. Unless your product is strong, your offering is strong, then I think with discounting, your brand can only go on to a certain level, but it cannot sustain for a long term. And with Greenr, we've always believed in achieving slow growth, but sustained growth over a longer period of time. Today, it's been 10 years into our journey, and we still believe that we do not go for small things like promotion and discounts to attract more people. We believe the word of mouth is one of the best and the most powerful tools for us, and it has always worked. So I think if people find the sweet spot between product, service, and ambience, things will eventually work out. Obviously, it will take more time, but things will work out and continue for a longer period of time. I think one of the prime metrics that we really focus upon is consumer feedback. The regular feedback that our team collects, the regular feedback that we get in from our online reviews through Instagram, through Zomato, through Swiggy, is something that my team actively works upon. We're trying to find out the problems that consumers are facing, and we are very active in trying to solve those problems and make the overall experience better for people. Basically, earlier we used to say that, there are people who come in like 4 to 5 times a week, but now since Reelo has come in, we actually have data to back that statement. We have people who come in almost every day as well. When I'm on the floor, I see people, I meet people, I've made some amazing friends here. We've got data in GK1, which shows that people have been coming 20 to 25 times a month as well. So basically now what we have is there's a weekly reload check. So our head of hospitality basically sends out reports, and accordingly we set out targets for different stores to achieve on the basis of the kind of people who are coming in, the number of people who are coming in, and the kind of redemptions that has been happening. So the dashboard really makes it easy for us to analyze how one outlet has been performing through the week and how we can set out targets for the next and the subsequent weeks. So basically right now, it's just the beginning. What really excites me is the kind of validation that we've received, because from doing 7 lakhs a month to doing 7 lakhs a day, our journey has been really fruitful. And food is such a tricky business that if you don't have it right, people are not going to come back again. If people are your friends, they may come in for you for once, but other than that, if your product is not solid, then people are not going to come back again. So what makes me really happy is that we've received the validation over the years. Reelo also shows us that we're serving about 25 to 30,000 consumers every day. And right now, the pan-India expansion that we're in, what excites me really is that we're going to be able to serve to a lot more consumers in the coming months and years, with Gujarat, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and also looking at international markets like Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I think Reelo is going to grow the way we grow now, and Reelo is always going to be a part of our team. Reelo has been really fruitful, the kind of integration that we've had, because the kind of insights it gives us, it really helps us with location planning, with the kind of menus we should come out with. So wherever we go, Reelo is coming with us. Reelo is so easy that my staff has never had a problem, and they've had many problems with tech before, but Reelo has been seamless for us.